everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday, August 13th. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. The call-in line is 1-844-374-5433. Once again, 844-374-5433. If you want to get involved with longevity, get your health back, get some advice, learn how to do meetings, learn how to get the message out. I'm here to help you. Mike at teamglidden.ca. For the break, we were talking to Esther in Arizona, and she's got a friend there who wants to ask a few questions as well. And then we're going to go over to Robert in Virginia and back to Esther or your friend. Who am I talking to?
Okay, I'm Esther's friend. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. What's up?
Yeah, I have a question. My problem is my eye, there's something, a growth in my eye. They said I was exposed to the sun, and the doctor said I need to have surgery. So I don't like surgery, so I want to know what to do, whether I can take something to correct it. There's a growth in my eye, and it's encroaching to the black spot in my eye.
Okay, yeah. Right off the bat, how much do you weigh, Robert?
227.
227. I would like to see you on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. That's 2 healthy brain and heart packs. And the reason for that is because you'll have 2 bottles of Ultimate Selenium. You're going to need that every day for your eye health. And also the EFAs in there are great for eye health. The Self Shield RTQ will clear out any inflammation and knock out any free radical damage. Now, it might take a little bit of time. Now, also, Robert, there's a product called Vision FX, okay? That's Vision FX, and that's formulated specifically for eye health. Now, I saw my wife's vision absolutely go to 20/20 in less than 3 months using the selenium and the Vision FX. So if you can get together with Esther and the person that she's been working with on getting her health back, then that could go a long way to helping your eye health. And you know what? I don't like surgery either.
I also have a high blood pressure. What can I do? I'm taking Novask now, but I want to know what I can do for it to go completely.
Yeah, you want to improve your circulation. Now, with those 2 healthy brain and heart packs, you want the liquid Beyond Osteo FX, and that calcium is going to go a long way to regulating your heart health. Also, on top of that, I would add a product called Ultimate Daily Tablets. Get a bottle of Ultimate Daily Tablets. And what that'll do is strengthen and promote and support the healthy structure and function of your circulatory system. And I've seen people get their blood pressure back under wraps in 4 days using this method. And so what you're going to have to do is obviously you're already monitoring it if you're on a blood thinner, but once it starts to get better, then you want to slowly wean yourself off the blood thinner, and your pharmacist can help you with that. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds fine. Does my weight have to do with it?
Your weight, this is diagnosed per 100 pounds body weight, okay? So you get 1 healthy start pack per 100 pounds. And so you're 220, did you say?
227, and I'm 5'10". They say I'm overweight.
Oh, you know what? You'll start losing weight if you, with using these products. That's another fortunate side effect. Also, have you heard of the 10 bad food list?
Yes.
Okay, follow that 10 bad food list, and if you get completely clear of gluten and take these products, you will start to lose weight. I guarantee it. I've seen people, I know a guy that lost 90 pounds in 3 months. And that almost sounds scary unhealthy, right? But once he got down to his ideal body weight, it balanced right out. Anybody in my family that I've seen follow this nutritional program has lost weight overnight. It just comes with the territory. Once your body's nutrified, see, weight gain is a nutritional deficiency. Your body is starving for nutrients, so you eat a lot of empty calories and things that aren't helping you out. Okay, so what'll happen if you follow that 10 bad food list, take the 2 healthy brain and heart packs and the Ultimate Daily Tablets, you will see your weight go down. So get ready to buy some new clothes.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is that all the questions you had?
Yeah, that's all the questions I have. Blood pressure and the eye problem.
Okay, yep. So, 2 healthy brain and heart packs, Ultimate Dailies, and Vision FX, and that should fix you right up. All right, my friend?
So what you did mention selenium.
Yeah, the selenium comes with the healthy brain and heart pack. That's part of it.
Okay. Yep. Thank you very much.
You betcha. Take care, my friend. We're going to let you go, and we're going to jump over to Robert in Virginia. How you doing, Robert?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert, I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. Are you on speakerphone or something?
How's that?
That's way better, Robert. What's going on?
Equilibrium problem.
You're experiencing vertigo?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. A lot of times vertigo can definitely be a calcium deficiency, interestingly enough. So what you want to use for that is a product called Beyond OsteoFX, and that comes with
what is that again?
Called Beyond OsteoFX, and you want the liquid. Okay, how much do you weigh, Robert?
What? Beyond what?
Osteo, OSTEOFX. Okay? But the Beyond OsteoFX comes with a set of other products that all work together. You need 90 essential vitamins, minerals, and amino and fatty acids, okay? But the OsteoFX is a good source of one of them, calcium and magnesium, a few other things, but that's the lion's share of your needs is calcium right there. So how much do you weigh, Robert?
I weigh 380.
380? Okay,
yeah.
so...
No. I mean 280. I meant 280.
Yeah, 380, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, 280. So, ideally, Robert, if you can get yourself on 3 Healthy Body Start Packs 2.0, all right, 3 Healthy Body Start Packs 2.0, and it's going to be difficult at first because you're going to be taking a lot of stuff, but what you're going to notice happening is you're going to lose weight, okay? And not only that, but you will get your equilibrium back. Now, keep in touch with the show, and we want to know about your progress, okay? Because you've got a bit of a road ahead of you. But if you attack it like you would attack an enemy that was threatening your home, because quite literally, this is an enemy that's attacking your body, okay? And you need to come up with a counterattack. Best defense is a strong offense. So get those 3 Healthy Body Start Packs. And the person that told you about this show, ask them how to get the 10 bad food list. And those are 10 foods. You have that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you following it?
I'm trying the very best, Sue.
All right, good man. The better you can follow it, the better things are going to work out for you. And I would like to hear back from you when you are down to about 210. How does that sound?
That sounds like a winner.
Yeah, you can do it, Robert. So how'd you hear about the show?
Well, I've been on before, treating for prostate cancer. Okay, so you talked to Dr. Glidden, did you? Yes, I did.
Okay, great. So, yeah, you've got prostate cancer?
I had it.
Oh, you got rid of it?
Yes.
Good man. Right on. That's great. That's awesome, Robert. That's the best news I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, so is that it, Robert?
That's it.
All right, great. You have a good day, and we're going to let you go. And I'm going to go over to a report that I pulled up. And this is on drugwatch.com, okay? Bayer's Yaz birth control blamed for blood clot deaths in Canada. Now, earlier, I was talking about a webinar that Dr. Glidden had put out called, it was on sex drive and hormone health. All right, and in the beginning, he says, if I were a mad scientist and I wanted to wreck a society, I would do something to mess with people's hormones. Now, I personally knew a girl who was just had real problems, and she was getting blood clots. She would have almost psychotic episodes, and she got off the birth control and did a few things for her hormone health, and she is a completely different person today. All right, so as far as I'm concerned, birth control pills from the get-go were brewed in Satan's toilet. But I'm going to read this story, and then we're going to play you some clips of news pieces about girls that have died. Now, I want you to notice on the clips that these girls were also athletic. Into this article, the birth control, the popular birth control pills, Yaz and Yasmin, may have caused blood clots and killed at least 23 Canadian women, CBC News reported. Health Canada said that the deaths were among 600 reports of side effects. Doctors who submitted the reports said most of the deaths were sudden and caused by blood clots. According to the province, most of the women were younger than 26, and the youngest was 14. Doctors linked 15 deaths to Yasmin and 8 to Yaz. The majority occurred soon after taking the drug manufactured by Bayer. And we've got a 3-minute clip of a news report from Canada on this, all right? In 2011, Health Canada issued a warning because the hormone in the pills called drospirenone has a high risk of blood clots that is 1.5 to 3 times higher than with older birth control pills. When these clots travel to the brain, they can cause a stroke or a pulmonary embolism. When they lodge in the lungs, both can be fatal. We're going to talk more about this on the other side. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're live on Fire Your MD Now Radio. Mike Phillips filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. Call in line 844-374-5433. You can contact me, Mike, at teamglidden.ca if you have any questions or comments about the show. We're going to go over to Jennifer in Texas in a little bit here. But first of all, I was talking about this report here in Canada about girls dropping dead on birth control. And I want you to listen to this report because in it they mention that the actual reported deaths are probably just the tip of the iceberg. Let's roll that clip.
CBC News has learned 2 birth control pills have suspected links to the deaths of at least 23 Canadians. Yasmin and Yaz are taken safely by millions of women, but for a very few there can be tragic results. And for the first time in Canada, a judge has given the go-ahead to a class action lawsuit. Natalie Clancy has the details.
It was just another workout for Miranda Scott until the 18-year-old suddenly dropped dead in her campus gym.
One of the people that saw her collapse backwards, and then she said, I can't breathe, and that was it. She was gone.
Her grieving mother had no idea why her athletic, healthy daughter died so young.
As soon as I heard that she had been on Yasmin, I thought, oh my God, this is what's killed her.
CBC News has obtained the latest adverse reactions reported to Health Canada. Yaz and Yasmin are now suspected in the deaths of 23 Canadian females as young as 14 years old. Most died from blood clots like Miranda Scott.
Her autopsy report did say that there was a pulmonary embolism, and Yasmin, the allegation in the class action is that it has an increased risk of causing that.
This Ontario lawyer is representing hundreds of women in a class action lawsuit certified in Ontario against Bayer, the makers of the 2 pills that include a unique synthetic progestin called drospirenone. Health Canada warns Yaz and Yasmin increase the risk of blood clots compared to older birth control pills. Even so, that reaction is rare. While 1 in 10,000 women on older birth control pills will develop blood clots, as many as 3 in 10,000 will develop clots on Yaz or Yasmin, usually soon after starting the pills.
That was all it took, 5 weeks, start to finish. And that was the end of a beautiful, beautiful girl.
The lawyer representing women outside Ontario believes deaths like Miranda Scott's are vastly underreported to Health Canada.
There are about 30 or 40 deaths that we think are known, but that is usually just the tip of the iceberg because all sorts of people will have died. They don't know anything about the litigation. They don't know anything about the problem.
He also claims more than 1,000 Canadian women have had gallbladders removed, strokes, or are on blood thinners for the rest of their lives. While Bayer has already paid more than $1 billion settling thousands of lawsuits in the U.S., in a statement to CBC, the drug company says, "We are very disappointed in Justice Crane's decision to certify a class in Ontario in an ongoing lawsuit regarding Yaz and Yasmin. We fully stand behind Yaz and Yasmin." The fact that a judge is allowing a class action is not a finding of fault against Bayer. The company is now seeking permission to appeal the certification of the suit that alleges hundreds of Canadian women were injured or died because of its birth control pills. Natalie Clancy, CBC News, Delta.
So this isn't just a problem in Canada. Bayer faces 10,000 lawsuits in the U.S. in multi-district litigation in U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Illinois. In addition, there are state lawsuits filed in California, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The drug company set aside $1 billion to settle the suits. Some women are also suing the drug giant for gallbladder damage linked to the drug. While Bayer does not accept responsibility, the company agreed to set aside $24 million for these claims. So they don't accept responsibility, but yeah, we'll pay for it and we stand by our product. So they're going to keep pumping it out. And if they were able to put aside $1 billion to settle, well, that just tells you right there that they're probably making $100 billion more. Now, the other interesting thing about this story is that anybody I could find that keeled over dead of this drug, supposedly of this drug, was also very athletic. And coincidentally, if you believe in coincidence, just about everybody I run into that has massive bone and joint problems was also very athletic when they were young, or they're young and are athletic right now. And I find this story over in Fox, Pennsylvania high school football player dies from rare heart condition. A high school football player in Pennsylvania died Wednesday from a benign heart tumor, a condition that rarely causes death, reported the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Nora Cornuette, 16, collapsed during practice. I bet you this kid wasn't on birth control. You need to nutrify your body if you're going to be active and stay away from disgusting, dangerous drugs. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. We've got Jennifer in Texas on the line. How you doing, Jennifer?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well myself. I feel good all the time. Got a beautiful wife, and life is good.
Okay. Well, the only part of me that doesn't feel great is my elbow. I have, tendonitis of the elbow.
Right.
And I've had it since, December. And I just can't seem to get over the hump on this thing. And let me tell you what I'm taking.
Yep.
The Healthy Start Pack.
Mm-hmm.
I take 12 glucogel a day, and then 2 bottles of selenium a month. And I've been doing this since about May.
Okay.
And it just hasn't gotten any better. And I'm wondering if there's anything else I can add to this that might help to just get over the hump.
Yeah, right off the bat, Jennifer, what I would do if I was you, and this is based on experience with my wife, I would switch from the glucogel caps to the liquid glucogel plus.
Okay.
And you're going to need about 1 or 2 bottles of that. You want to hit it hard right off the bat for that connective tissue. Also, for my wife, a big game changer with bone and joint pain that she was suffering was 2 products that we added to her auto ship, and that was the HGH Youth Complex and the Immortalium. And she got out of a lot of, she had probably 60 to 70% reduction in pain in time. But when we added, when she switched to the Glucogel Plus liquid and started taking the HGH Youth Complex and the Immortalium, it vanished completely to the point where she doesn't even have to take the Glucogel anymore. Like she'll do it once in a while, but she's so fixed up that she's been able to scale back. Now, the other thing with the HGH Youth Complex and the Immortalium, prepare to look 10 years younger. I mean, it does just wonders for your skin and your hair. And I get people telling me that I look younger than I did 5 years ago. And, you know, it's just amazing the results that we're getting specifically with those two products. And like I said, in your case, Liquid Glucogel Plus. And another great thing about the Glucogel Plus liquid is that it's got a whole load of antioxidants added. So you're actually you're getting a really good bang for your buck on that product.
Now, let me ask you, I weigh 110 pounds.
Yep.
So what kind of dosage would you recommend on these products?
Okay, so for the Liquid Glucogel Plus, you're going to want 1 ounce per 50 pounds.
Okay, so I'd need 2 bottles of that a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 30-ounce bottles, 1 ounce per 50 pounds. You can just add that in with your Tangy Tangerine and Osteo.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it tastes great. You can also take, with the Immortalium, you're going to want 4 per day. 4 Immortalium per day. And when you're taking the Immortalium, your urine will smell like you've been eating asparagus, okay? I'm just going to tell you that right off the bat so you don't have any surprises. Now, the HGH Youth Complex, we take 8 of them before bed. I've heard Dr. Glidden tell people take 5 in the morning and 5 before bed. Personally, we take 8 of them before bed, and you will have the craziest dreams and a good sleep, okay? So, and watch for changes in your skin as well, because your skin will absolutely start to glow with the HGH and the Immortalium. Sound good, Jennifer?
Yes. Now, you said your wife doesn't need to take the Glucogel anymore. Does she still take the Immortalium and the is it HG or HC?
HGH, as in human growth hormone precursor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does she still take those, or is she just doing the Healthy Start Pack? Okay.
No, she actually takes the full Healthy Start Pack, the Immortalium, and the HGH Sweeties, Ultimate Dailies. We take a lot of stuff around here. But, but like I said before, we really noticed a big difference in the bone and joint pain when she started on that. And she hasn't been taking the Glucogel regularly, and she's able to maintain just with the regular products. So sometimes you got to really hit it hard to get over the edge. But I predict that once you start taking the HGH and Immortalium, you won't want to let it go because you're going to feel so good, Jennifer.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. How'd you get going with longevity, Jennifer?
Alex Jones. I heard it on the Alex Jones program,
Yeah, I've been getting yelled at by Alex Jones for years.
He is a yeller, but I think he's pretty smart. Pretty smart guy.
You know, everybody wants to talk about old Alex, and I don't like Alex, and this and that, and he's too loud, and he's rude to callers, and blah, blah, blah. Well, you go and build a media empire like Alex Jones and then come to me and complain, right? The other thing about the Alex Jones show that I really love is the guests that he gets on. He gets such high-powered, high-quality guests like, you know, Steve Pachinik, Dave Mustaine, Paul Craig Roberts, and I've actually gotten so much information over the years listening to the Alex Jones show, but not because of Alex, because of the people that he has on, right? So, not only that, but it's entertaining when he starts screaming about the urine and fluoride.
Yeah, sometimes I just wish that he would stop interrupting his guests so much because they are so interesting. But he always interrupts them because he has to get his 2 cents worth in himself.
I've often found myself listening to him thinking, okay, Alex, I want to hear this guy. Shut up.
Yes, be quiet. It's like, be quiet. Okay, well, thank you.
Jennifer, you have a great day, and thanks for calling. I hope that works out for you. Keep in touch with the show.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Now, before the break, we played a clip from Canada about the killer side effects of these birth control pills, Yaz and Yasmin, and we're going to play one from the United States, and you judge for yourself. Let's roll that clip.
In this morning's Health Watch, birth control pills and blood clots. The hormones in oral contraceptives are what make them work, but over the years, side effects have become a big concern. Now, as Dr. Jennifer Ashton reports, one particular type of the pill may be linked to some new problems that can be deadly.
This is Michelle's ribbon wall. She showed horses for about 10 years.
Like any good mother, Joan Cummins loves to talk about her daughter, Michelle. This is Velvet, Michelle's horse.
Last August, Michelle left her New Jersey home for college in North Carolina.
My baby, I kind of thought, it'll be all right, I'd go to her room and it would be empty, and I thought, I'm going to see her again, And she never came home.
Just 1 month into Michelle's freshman year, Joan got a call that changed her life forever.
They called me from the hospital and told me that her heart was not responding and that it wasn't good. And that just, I never want to hear that.
Michelle was walking to class when she collapsed in cardiac arrest. She died shortly after from a massive blood clot in her lung, something her mother thinks was caused by the birth control pill Yaz. She's now suing Bayer for wrongful death.
I'm saying it could have contributed to her death. A healthy young 18-year-old woman, who never had anything wrong, to be taken like that. Certainly something that could have contributed.
Just this week, the FDA announced it's taking a look at newer birth control pills like Yaz and others that contain a different form of the hormone progestin.
There's always been concern that the new generation birth control, like Yaz, Yasmin, Yaz, maybe increases the risk of developing a blood clot slightly over the old generation.
Regardless of what the FDA finds, for Joan Cummins, the loss of her daughter is enough to want to warn others.
Instead of her coming home, and, being part of life here again, she came home and I had to bury her. And it's horrible. I don't ever want to have, anybody I know go through this.
Bayer says the overall scientific evidence supports its current assessment that its birth control pills are just as safe as any others on the market. The company also says it is working closely with the FDA on this matter. Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with us in the studio now with more on the side effects of the pill. Just a heartbreaking story to hear anyone have to go through it. How strong is this latest research in terms of a connection between blood clots and the pill?
Well, Erica, what the FDA is investigating is a possible link between a class of birth control pills containing a specific type of hormone known as DRSP after several studies showed there to be a 2 to 3 time increased risk of clotting events amongst women taking these kind of pills. Now, to put those numbers into context, for all women taking all kinds of birth control pills, 8 women out of 10,000 will have a clotting event. If this increased risk with DRSP is 2 times greater, we're talking about 16 women out of 10,000. Now, I spoke to the vice president and the medical director of the Women's Health Division at Bayer, and he told me that the studies do not show their pills to be more dangerous than other pills. Most experts are saying that an increased risk of a rare event is still a rare event.
Okay, so then put it into context, further context if you could. What is the chances of having a blood clot in general?
Well, this is a known side effect of all birth control pills, and it is on the package labeling for all birth control pills. And in fact, women who are in any kind of high hormonal state can have a clotting event. So about 300,000 women in this country every year will have a clot for a variety of reasons. The risk is actually much greater for a woman who's pregnant of having a blood clot than for any woman taking any type of birth control pill.
Okay, if you are worried, though, about the pill that you're currently taking or that someone you care about is taking, what is the specific ingredients that the FDA is looking at? Which pills is it in?
Exactly. Well, we're talking about any hormonal formulation that contains a hormone known as DRSP. So we're talking about pills that have the names Yaz, Yasmin, Yaz, Gianvi, or Acela. If women are on those pills, they should talk to their doctor if they're concerned about options and alternatives. There are other pills on the market that may have lower doses, that may have different types of progestin, and they can easily be switched to one of those.
Is there anybody in general who should not be taking this as a form of birth control or to help with acne? Because a lot of young women take this for acne, not necessarily birth control.
And it's such an important point, Erica, because as we talk about here all the time, for any medication, there's risks versus benefits. A lot of women take the pill for reasons other than contraception. In general, there can be side effects, and women who are over the age of 35 who smoke should not take any pill, who have a family history of a clotting disorder should not take the pill, or who have migraines should not take the pill.
All right, Jen, thanks.
You bet.
So if Bayer kills your wife or daughter because they hid, it's just crazy. And listen to their excuse. Our studies show that ours aren't any more dangerous than any of the other ones. but they're all bad. And then you introduce that to a denutrified body that's in a sorry state to begin with. You're asking for problems. But there's a better way. All right? Now, I'm not Catholic, okay? That's not why I'm bashing birth control pills here. It's just that if I see a trend, and I especially don't like women getting hurt, and I especially don't like families breaking up because of hormonal imbalances, I'm going to report on it. And not only that, but like I said before, just about all these women that I've been finding were highly athletic. So they were severely depleted, keeling over dead. Don't let it happen to you. Nutrify your body, save your wife and daughter, have a better family and a better life. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden, back with the last segment after this. Welcome back. We're live. Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. And for the last segment of the show here, I want to reach into the email inbox. I've gotten all kinds of responses from people and questions, and I'm slowly answering them all. But I want to just give a big shout-out to Tracy and Kathy in Ohio. They want to get active and get the message out to their community friends and neighbors. And I actually contacted them. We had a talk this morning about how to set up a meeting, how to get the word out and build your business, as well as getting your health back. So Tracy and Kathy, you guys are great. Now, also, I've got an email from Eva Kassoon, and this is really interesting. She is part of a tribe of people that live in the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and apparently they have been there for around 800 years. And so she writes to me here. I'm just trying to, I want to try and pronounce this. Havsubaha, I believe is what it is. If I butchered your tribe's name, Eva, I'm real sorry. But my friend has MS. I ordered him the anti-aging health pack, but right now he's not able to take showers with fear that the fluoride in his water is at its harshest. His water filters are not working well. What else could help him with removing toxins from his body? I really appreciate it. Also note, I am from the bottom of the Grand Canyon. The Havsubaha tribe lives here. I've been doing all what I can to provide information on your products, but I'm not yet a pro at it. I have a friend who just had a 5-pound melon-sized tumor removed from their ovary, and now another friend who suffers low iron is being told that her uterus needs to be scraped. Our people didn't used to have all these health issues, but lupus seems to be prevalent here, and that's Eva Kassoon. Now, Eva, I would tell your friend not to worry quite so much about the fluoride in the water. Just get your body nutrified. Dr. Wallach proved a long time ago when he called this the theory of net negative toxicity. If you are nutrified, your body is built to filter out toxins. So tell your friend to get on the anti-aging health pack that you gave him, and don't worry about the fluoride in the water quite so much, because not taking showers is worse than a little bit of fluoride, in my opinion. So, you know, she's seeing lupus and tumors and all these things in her tribe. Now, if you want to go to your elders and you guys want to come up with a plan so that nobody in your tribe ever gets lupus again, birth deformities can be completely eliminated, and your people can actually, the tribe can make money off of longevity by helping them, each other, get their health back. So take this to the tribal elders, talk to them, and if you need, you can arrange for me to do a meeting with them, and we can set up a program so that your people can thrive, absolutely, and get their health back. Okay, they don't need lupus, all right? All these, the tumors that you're talking about with your friend there, that is not right at all. And it can be easily fixed, and the tribe can actually profit off of it. Now, Will Kennedy writes in here, hello, my father has bad ankle pain that pops up every few weeks or so, gets inflamed so bad sometimes he can't walk for a few days, mid to late 50s, about 5'8", and I'm guessing just under 200 pounds, maybe 180, 190. Bought him some stuff from GNC called Annata block, which may have helped temporarily, but I'm writing to ask what in your knowledge might be the cause of this, possibly recommend a new diet, and also what should he be supplementing with to target the ankle pain. Other than this, I'm pretty sure he's a healthy, strong person. He's usually pretty active. I don't like to see him bedridden or stuck on the couch. Any insight is appreciated. Thank you. What I would do with your dad, first of all, Will Kennedy, is I would get him on 2 Healthy Body Start Packs 2.0 with a liquid Beyond Osteo FX, and get him to follow the 10 bad food list if he's able to hear it. I know a lot of older guys, they don't really receive new ideas. Now, if you want to get a hold of me on the show here, you can write me an email at mike@teamglidden.ca. This is Mike Phillip filling in for Dr. Peter Glidden. Another great show today. Thank you for all your calls. God bless Canada, God bless America, and God bless you.